Hello? There we go, chat. You almost couldn't hear me for a second.
There we go, chat. You almost couldn't hear me for a second.
Good? Good. Okay. We figured it out, chat. Any Hooters, hi. Welcome to stream. Like I was saying, I don't really have a plan. I don't really know what to brew. We made it to Mythic, but I haven't really been playing much the past couple days, just work got busy. So I think we dropped down to, we got into Mythic at like 98%, and we lost 6%. Also, I got watermelon, so that's hyped. Not really sure. Let's start by buying a pack, because we can. And then, I don't really know, chat. What do you want to do today? I was thinking maybe we play some, like, Big Red. So I feel like Big Red's kind of set to wreck the meta right now, but no one's playing it. Whenever you cast your first Omen spell, it gains haste. Wow. Look at this turtle. We're just vibing right now. I don't really know. What's been happening in Modern? Not much. I know there's like a fair Neoform deck that's going around with Allosaurus Rider, and you Neoform into Galta and then just like dump your hand on the board. I don't really know if I'm feeling something like that, or we just want to play some more Squeeblade. I don't think I updated. No, I didn't update Squeeblade. This is the list we're currently running. Which doesn't feel great, to be honest. It's very outdated. Very outdated. So we might just chill for a second. If you're watching this on YouTube, just skip ahead. There is that mono blue or that blue green manifest deck that I've seen people play, but that seems kind of boring, to be honest. We want to play Jank, but we still want to win. There's also like, we could build Big Red Pyromancer Goggles combo. Which I think we have a list for. We played it not too long ago on stream, right? Chat, also, check this out. We got a creator badge, because we're cool kids. We're big time brewers. Do we have a goggle list? We do have mono red goggle. I don't even know why we're playing Explosive Singularity, because we're not really running creatures besides this, so this is probably just better off as for Banefires. Because we're never going to have creatures to make it cheaper. Let's play a little bit of this, and then we'll go from there. We haven't played this in a while. Oops. So, if you're unfamiliar with this list, I brewed this a long time ago, so it looks really bad. But our goal is to play Pyromancer's Goggles, which copies the spell of whatever you cast with it. We also have Curse Recording as copy number 3, which does something similar. And then we're trying to ramp with Mana Flare to 10 mana in order to cast Explosive Singularity or Banefire with a goggle or curse recording in order to copy it and deal 20 something damage. That's the basis of it. We are running a Karn board. I don't love how this looks, but like this is like a little, actually it's quite old. How many Banefires do we have? Do we have more? Chat, the vibes tonight are immaculate. All right, let's chuck 2 of these and play more Banefires. I do really like Pyroclasm right now. I don't know if we need 6 board wipes under 3 mana, but we'll find out. Let's play a little best of 1 to start. See where that gets us. I know we also brewed, I should say I brewed, a Skredless red deck with Koth. However, they did just nerf Bald Shanty, which kind of sucks. But this should be fun too. Maybe we'll play a little bit of both. Maybe we'll just play red decks tonight. That sounds like a plan. Now, obviously, this deck would be much better if we had a Tron. But we don't have Tron, chat. Because Wizards of the Coast hates us. But anyways, yeah, we did make it to Mythic. We played Enchantress Twiddlestorm. That went pretty well, if I do say so myself. I think we ended with a 66% win rate. Chat, I don't even know what this does. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we don't mind. We're just gonna do our thing. But anyways, I feel like if... I know this is specifically Goggle combo, but in the meta right now, I feel like Pyroclasm is very good. And I also low-key feel like Chandra Awakened Inferno is pretty good. Packaged with Karn to hate on things like combo. Are we playing Mind Stone? We are playing Mind Stone, so you can turn 3 grab like Tormod's Crypt and stuff. Opponent's not doing anything. That makes me cry a little bit. Goggle combo. Boom, boom, bam, bam. Oh, chat, we got another pack. Do you love it or do you love it? Magnetic Hellkite. Fantastic. We could also play Radiant Lotus. Boom, 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 ba, 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 da, da, ba. We also had a Glacier Wood. Whatever. I like the sand. Chat, I love watermelon. We'll probably just jam Mana Flare next turn, which is the obvious choice. Usually people don't know what Mana Flare does. We do get to Anger here, which feels great. Just sack the cat, flip. We might have to anger plus Banefire the Ajani. Unless he has a static prison. But it doesn't seem like he does. Which is good for us. Sack both the Vanguards. I don't think Vanguard's very good, chat. That's just me. Johnny's at what? 3? So we can also play this Mind Stone out. 1, 2, 3. No. 4, 5 mana. We'll shoot that. Let's just crack to be efficient with our mana here. Let's take a Pyroclasm. We love a good Pyroclasm, chat. Wow, all the Ajanis, huh? Oh yeah. Bombardment's a good card, huh? Heck yeah, it is, chat. Answer my own question. Find another Pyroclasm. I guess let's just fire it off. We know he'll sack everything. Put us down to what, 10? Plus he has an Ajani. Can deal 2 per turn. He does have a ring, so if we could find a Karn, that'd be sweet. But we will see. We could play a bigger... We could, like, go up to 4 Pyroclasm and then play a couple, like, Wrath of the Storm, or... There's a few different things we could do. Let's draw a card off this. See if we can start digging for Karn. We'll do this and activate. I do like Mishra's Research Desk in this list. I'll take another land. Maybe we want to be playing Ring. Like I said, this list is quite outdated, chat. Quite outdated. Alright, let's do this for 3. We can just Mana Flare into Clasm. But he's gonna outvalue us. Big time. I do like I said, Pyroclasm feels pretty good in the current meta. I just haven't seen a lot of fun brews lately, chat. Enchantress Twiddle Storm was... We're just gonna call it Utopia Storm. That deck was sick. Loved it. Super fun to play, but we need more out-of-the-box thinking. Chat, look, we have our own ring. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun, chat? If we could find a Karn to turn off their ring, even better. War Leader's Call. I like that. Oh, he's playing Soul Warden, which is annoying. This down at Johnny. He can sack to shoot his own thing. If he wants. He does not. Which is interesting. Let's anger. And force him to sack 2. Interesting. Let's play second ring. Find third ring. I like that too. Static prison for flare or ring? Ring. Good choice. Pride. Hurts my pride. Ba-da-da-bum, ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum-bum. Alright, so he's gonna make 2 Vanguards. He's gonna make a lot of Vanguards. They all get big. I don't know, chat. This, like, my thought process on Vanguard is, like, if you're in a situation like this, like, we're already in the late game. You know what I mean? How much mana do I have? I have 12. So let's Pyroclasm first. He could just kill me with Bombardment anytime. But for some reason, he's not. We'll just force him to. But, like, same thing. If you're in a situation like this, I feel like making all these Ocelot Pride tokens by themselves is going to win the game already. Like, what do you need a bajillion big creatures for besides, like, if you're, like, against Synthesizer Affinity? I feel like there's something more efficient you could play in the 3-drop slot. We, could build a Pixie list. Could build a Fog list. We did play Odlore at some point. Remember we played Odlore with Gaia's Blessing to just, like, recycle your creatures into zombies? Or was that before stream? That might have been before stream. Chad, God we're talking about might not be the area you want to be. I think Pyroclasm's good. I really like the idea of ramping with Mana Flare. But you might just be better off with Ironcrag Feet, maybe. Should we just keep buying packs, chat? You know I love me some packs. Big Chandra's fun. And it doesn't hurt to play Inferno Titan. Let's play a little bit of, should we play Skredless Red? I kind of want to play a little Skredless Red, too. We're just going to hop back and forth between a couple variations. Where is that list? What did I say? Oh, Ribald Shanty. Unfortunately, got nerfed in Alchemy, so it got nerfed in Historic. But we'll see how much that matters. We can swap it out for... Oh, chat, no, cancel. We want to play the other one. So this list is a little lower to the ground. We curve out at 4 with Koth and Chandra. We're playing Discharge with Shanty, so we have a small energy package with like Unstable Amulet, Amped Raptor. We should probably be playing Aether Hub, but I'm not because I'm a gamer. But so far, I think we tested this a few weeks ago, just a little bit, and it felt pretty good. Main deck Relic of Progenitus is hot. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what. It's pretty hot. What are we doing with Luras? I am going to eat that. Chat, do we think he's on auras? Probably, right? Let's just Bone Crusher as Esper Sentinel. Eat it. I guess we could have waited till his turn, but could have like Shard Mage plus something. He's gonna fragment my Relic and spend his whole turn doing that. I love that for me. Let's just play a 4-3, or then next turn we can Koth, or we can Amulet plus Raptor. Spirit Dancer, please take your whole turn doing that. Beautiful. Kill the Dancer, swing for 4. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play Koth in Historic. I actually really like this Koth. Keeps you on brand. Now we have Amped Raptor, so let's plus grab a land. Let's Raptor first. Might have wanted to Amulet first. Ooh, take a Shanty. Beautiful. Let's play Amulet. Swing for 4. No need to exile at the moment. We have a Koth on backup if we need to. He's gonna fragment and spin it into a Raptor, give us 2 energy. We'll activate Amulet. Find a land, fine for us. Plus, find another land. Let's Raptor. Ooh. Got a P in Kieran Lar. I like it, chat. What did I say we want to do? Do we want to play Aether Hub? What do we have? We only need a single red here. We do need double red for on turn 3 and 4. But we can, let's just try it. What does this card do? Oh. Maybe 2? Yeah. Because we still need to have mountains for Koth. Could also play Prismatic Vista if we wanted to, but... Chat, I am digging the vibes tonight. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, what are people brewing? If you guys don't know, on my other screen, I usually just have, like, old MTG Salvation threads up. Or, right now I'm on Mocked Field, just looking at recently created historic decks. Yeah, this hand's hot. I don't know if Shanty's that good anymore. Ooh, if we're against Life Gain, Nemesis will be great. But we will start with a Relic and Moot. Luminarch Aspirant. You got it, Super Chief. We'll fire up this Shanty. And then we're gonna exile that so we don't have to stop on all the possible triggers. Styclave Apparition. Targeting my Relic. Okay, good value, good value. Let's just discharge for 2. get my relic token, and then we'll jam a raptor. See if we can bait out a little bit more. Raptor's not really gonna hit much, so we'll just use it to put a body on the board. Birth of Meletus. Chat, is it Meletus or Meletus? Or I don't even know what I'm saying. Good. Let's just Nemesis here and swing. We'll start getting a little aggressive. Opponent is on a 100-card deck, so he's not playing Yorion either. Leyline of Hope. Awesome. You got it, Super Chief. Chat, we're gonna get board wiped hard. Let's swing first. Do we just want to dump Raptor plus Amulet? No. We don't. We do need to hit our next land, though. So let's spin the wheel. That's not a land, but that's okay. If you board swipe, we do get to smack him. Oh, no. That's not what I'm talking about. Cool. Let's giant do that. Let's kill this. And we'll swing with Nemesis and Raptor for 5. Opponent might be playing a cute little like Ranger Vios package with Giant Killer and stuff. Johnny playing the the M20. Johnny, chat, what's happening? We're gonna get rid of this Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Sure. Take that trade all day, every day. We don't need to do much here. Let's Raptor. Ooh. Don't need that. Let's play out Pyromancer, draw 2. Find a Bone Crusher. Let's plus. We'll kill a Johnny. Stop him from gaining life. We'll swing for 2. Opponent has 1 card in hand. Voice of the Blessed with what? Leyline of Hope and nothing else going on. Do we need this Chandra? I don't think so. We have Den of the Bugbear here. Or I guess we could have exiled plus exiled. It doesn't matter. Okay, opponent is not very good at this game. I'm sorry, opponent. Sorry, opponent. Do you think those guys MMR spam? What are the guys in Discord brewing? Anything good? Crypto Ignis. What are you doing there? Sulfur swings Grinning Ignis with what? Grinning Ignis with Cryptolith, right? Oh, and if you find it off Trap Finder, it gives itself haste. And then you can just... Can you loop it that way? Yes, because it gives you a 4th mana every time. Interesting. I think always bolt the bird, right? Relic of Progenitus is not as important here. Utopia's Sprawl on Castle Garenberg. Opponent, we're just playing against some random stuff today, chat. We're gonna keep bolting the bird. Opponent has 3 mana. Would have been nice to find a land off the top there, but that's okay. Llanowar Tribe is a good one. Unfortunately, we did not find the land. So opponent now has an edge over us. We rip a land off the top. We will find a Relic of Progenitus. Start exiling things. If he's going for, I don't even know, Ugin, it's not going to be fun for us. Yeah. We'll have 7 mana this turn. Okay, Garderoth is annoying. Quite annoying, actually. Do we just dump the Chandra? Or do we have to dig for an... Do we even have an answer for Garderoth? Not anything good besides like double discharge, right? Let's Pyromancer. I want to discard both of these. Not the best. We'll see here. He'll swing. I would assume he makes another body. We're just going to take the 6, and I think I want to draw off the Relic. No blocks. We're at 8. What did he? He drew second Garderoth. Chat, we found the card that hurts us the most. Amped Raptor doesn't do a whole lot for us. We're just dead, I think. We're gonna have to block all out here. We hit a second amulet. Trigger. Give it a spin. Koth wasn't a bad one, but we only had 2 mountains. Alright, Mono Green's probably a bad matchup, right? Especially since Shanty got nerfed. We could just play like, I don't know. You know I'm always a fan of playing like stupid stuff, so we could play like Chaos Warp. Chat, can we build Chaos Warp? Wait, do I have that? Shoot. Hold on. Hold your horses, chat. Hold your dang horses. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Plum's crazy. You're thinking Plum's crazy. Chat, one time we got turn 3 Uden. Where is... No, that's Mana Flare Storm. Never mind. We'll come back to that. I built a deck at some point that played 4 Stone Rain and 4 Chaos Warp. I don't know where it is. But we should find it. Okay, I definitely... Shoot. Mana Flare. Okay, what are we doing? We're gonna try it. I don't love it. What else are people playing? I am... After we got Enchantress, I've been uninspired. Which is not good. Except the tunes tonight are freaking great, chat. Can we at least agree on that? I'm having a blast. Alright, let's spin into this raptor. If we don't find anything off of it, we at least have second raptor. But I would prefer if we found another land. There we go, that's pretty good. Let's fire up Screaming Nemesis, swing for 5. We have Seasoned Pyromancer. PN Kieran Nalar has been actually pretty good. Does a lot more work than I thought it would. Where's this Silex? Very interesting. Should we spin? Let's spin the raptor. Is this creatures or permanents? Destroy all permanents. Alright, let's get a little more energy and then we'll swing for 5 again. What does the other thing do? Searches for a Planeswalker. He's on like big white. Big white what? Shout out to Frozen for always being tuned in to stream. Shout out. Shout out. Let's just keep swinging. I'm in no... I don't know. We don't have a way to... we might spin Raptor one more time. But... Oh. Interesting. He's just gonna draw a card. Or wait, is it gain life or draw a card? Draw a card. Gain life's on impact. Okay. So we did get to stop him from gaining life the rest of the game, right? He fires off Silex, which is cool. Doesn't have anything to search with, so we'll just let that happen. We have our 4th Raptor, because we're gamers. Spin me into a Walker. Okay, I don't want that. Alright, chat, I think we have the Pyromancer here, unfortunately. Not that I really want to. What does, ooh, yeah, no life for him. Feels bad. Not really. Feels great for him. Do we just think he's full of board wipes? Okay. Never mind. Love to see it. What does, Eldrazi Ramp plays Stone Rain? No, it doesn't. Does it? Oh, I guess so. Chat, I don't even know what's going on. Chat, look at this guy playing Lutri. What? This came in 15th place, and how many players? 69 players? Chat, why aren't we playing Lutri? Lutri? What are we playing? Cleansing Wildfire, Commandeer, Flame Slash, Galvanic Blast. Oh, this is probably more suited for... Do we have almost this whole deck in Timeless, huh? Besides Urza Saga? Chat, they should give us Urza Saga. Retweet if you agree. Alright, eat that shock. Boros land, Nile land loss. What was that, a slick shot? We're just gonna hold up. We could have amuleted there. Chat, we are on this little problem of being stuck on 2 lands. It doesn't feel great. Burst Lightning. Do I want a Bone Crusher in response? I do. Hey, dude. Nile land loss. A boom bust. What is like normal? Does anyone play normal Gruul midrange? Chat, he did have the other thing, which we thought he did. Hits us for 6. Feels bad. Doesn't play the slick shot, though. At least not pre-combat. Alright. Ooh, chat, we didn't find the land. That kind of hurts. We have to dig for one. Do we need to go up in lands? Probably. They always have it. Chat, that's a land. It's a turn late, though. And now we're probably going to get Wombo comboed. He doesn't only have one card in hand, but... How many lands are we playing? 16 plus 4... Shadow Scrawl and 2 Pinnacle. If we snag a land off the top, we can shanty both of these. JK has another Monstrous Rage. Screaming Nemesis. Did he just not attack? Chat, what's happening? Chat, what's happening? What are we doing? Are we just playing a Bone Crusher and blocking his Swift Spear? Trying not to die to a slick shot. Should we exile something while we're at it? Okay, so chat, hear me out. We're gonna build green red Ponza. Ponza, I hardly know ya. Alright, can we just chill? Whoa, my screen just turned off, chat. Can we just find a land real quick? Give me... It's not a land. Okay. Give me a land. Any land will do. Yeah! Chat, we're so good at this game. Jesus. He's gonna pump that. Blazing Crescendo. Wombo combo. Draws into Burst Lightning. Okay. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Chat, should we go up? The 4-mana guy? What does it do? It blows up and searches for a basic? Well, here's my idea, right? Here's the big brain. Cougar, you with me? Chaos Warp. If you get your Brewer's goggles on and you tune them to Jank, right? You flip the little switch and you zoom in on Chaos Warp. It does say target permanent. So it's basically Stone Rain. Right? Like these are the same card. They cost the same and everything. This one's even an instant. You can Chaos Warp their land during their turn. How sweet is that? What is that big Dargon called? Yeah, well, I mean, an Ulamog with no lands, am I right? And guess what? Guess what? You just Chaos Warp the Ulamog. Boom. Is this what we're talking about? Magmatic Hellkite. Destroy target non-basic land. Searches for a basic. Puts on battlefield with a stun counter, then shuffles. I don't hate it. Ooh, we can also play Sunder Interruption. And then, if we're even... You know what? We could play Grafdigger's Cage, dude. Look at that. Now they can't even hit creatures off their Chaos Warp. The bad part is when you Chaos Warp and they hit another land. That's where they really start to get you. That only lets them search a couple of cards. Aven Mind Sensor? Ooh, do we have any of those? I have one. Chaos Warp just flips off the top though, right? Yeah. But you're right. I wish we had like Boom to Bust. Boom and Bust. What is that card? And then we could play like... What were the old threats? What were the old Ponza threats? I don't know if you played Modern. Goblin... What is it? Dark Brothers? Do I even have any of those? No. Cast target instant sorcery 3 or less without paying its cost. If that card I put in, whatever. Okay, okay, but then what if instead, what if we played, what if we played Collected Conjuring? And we just get them. Oh, but this is an instant. Never mind. Chat! They're ruining my fun. Oh my god, kitchen things? I'm just looking at old Ponzo lists, and they are just crazy. Remember when Kitchen Finks was a playable modern card? Alright, chat, we'll come back to this. We're playing Skredless Red. I think we want to grow up a land. We're only playing 22, and we got to hit on curve. So let's play 23. I kind of want to cut Apia and Kieran. Let's see where that gets us. How do we feel about this sick beat we just dropped to? I'm vibing with it. But guys, no one's... Where are all the freaking, you know, historic brewers that are just like doing crazy? Give me Blasphemous Act, first off. Chat. Give me Blasphemous Act. Second off, I haven't seen anyone post anything like real spicy in a while. And you know I'm always on the lookout. Our Utopia Storm deck was sick. Great brew. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. But, I don't know. No one's got anything that's piqued my interest. Ooh, what do we want to do with a Fanatic of Ronus? Do we want to just kill it? I kind of just want to kill it, chat. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna two for one ourselves for value. And then guess what we're gonna do? Eat it. Check this out. Slam bam. Thank you, ma'am. I don't think our mono green matchup's very good, obviously. Their creatures are bigger than most of our removal, which is why I fired off a Shanty pretty early there. However, we will get to drop a Chandra and a Screaming Nemesis. But I don't think Nemesis is as important, so we'll just exile, probably hit something good, decline, smack him for 2, pass the turn. Painter Servant. Karn the Great Creator, you got it. Do we want to crack the Relic one last time to make him exile nothing? No. What we got? Haywire Might. To do what? Alright, cool. Let's do what? Do we want to... We have to kill Karn, right? I think so. Kill Karn. Exile him because we can. Should we kill this Haywire Might just to be annoying? Maybe. Let's play Screaming Nemesis. And swing at Kiora. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. He hasn't had anything that ramps him, which is hot. He does block. Interesting. He gets his trigger before ours. We still could have hit Kiora, but now we don't have to worry about it. I just wanted to try and take out that without spending a minus on our Chandra. Cool. Draws a card. Our Shanties are at what, 4? And he gets to play Fanatic. Got it. Super Chief. Find another land. Let's Pyromancer first, see where that gets us. And then we might... Okay. Kill the Fanatic. Do we want to just keep plussing? I think so. See what we rip. Smack him for 2. Maybe do a little swingy swing at the old Tiora. Kill the old Growth Troll. Gives him an extra, what, 2 mana? Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Oh yeah. So, I don't know. We might revisit Big Red with Mana Flare and Goggle combo. Okay. You don't see Nissa in the... We've been... Our MMR dropped a lot, chat. So please excuse the random decks we play. With some interesting choices here or there. Alright, so he untaps that. Reanimates Fanatic. Before we have a chance to do that, he could untap it again. No, he's just gonna put it on another land. We have to block so I can ult Chandra. Now the question is the Chandra ult worth it here? We don't really have much else to do, so I think yes. If we do this, we can kill a lot. Let's exile everything. I know we have Seasoned Pyromancer, but Screaming Nemesis is good. So we can discharge the Forest, kill the Fanatic, and then kill Nissa. So we'll do this. Deal 5. Do that for 3. Kill that. Screaming Nemesis. Target the Nissa. And then haste. Kill the Nissa. Okay. We are out of cards. Which hurts. We'd like to find an amulet or something off the rip. Or another Chandra or a Koth or any of the above. Chat, we need a brew. I don't know what to brew. I mean, we brewed this, but we brewed this a few weeks ago. But we never really played it on stream, so I'm just messing with it. But I am interested in Willow Geist plus Titan's Nest combo, where you exile cards to put a counter on Willow Geist, make it like a 20/20 and then swing. Because we do have like, ooh, that was a good draw. What do we want to do here? Just keep taking things from him? Let's swing. This is a +2, right? Yeah, let's swing at this and see if we can get him to block. What does he have in the yard? Anything good? Another Nissa? Do we want to kill his Cavalier? I don't really want to deal with Nissa again. We'll start pulling mountains out of our deck. At least it goes up to 6. So you give him something to swing at for next turn. If he wants. Which he does. Second Kiora. Untaps. Fanatic Aronis. Okay. I like that. Chat, can we race him? It's possible. It's certainly possible. We have to just not hit Lance. Let's pull a mountain out of our deck first. A raptor would be sick here. Amulet helps a little bit. Spin the wheel on Amulet. Not what we wanted to see. We need him to not find a few things. Storm the Festival or another card. At the moment, he has to swing Cav at Koth. I mean, he doesn't have to. He could also try and race us. Oh, chat, he's just playing Ulamog. Which is okay. We're dead next turn. But we have the heart of the cards, chat. Does he have second Ulamog? No. Chase Trailblazer. Oh yeah. Then where else? Oof. Chat. We tried. We tried. Quite possible. I don't know. Should we have tried racing earlier instead of taking him off like Kiora and whatever? It really depends on how long he was sitting on Ulamog. Because if yes, then we kept him off Ulamog for a pretty decent amount. But I don't know. That's all right. That's an interesting matchup for sure. Do we have a sideboard? No. Chaos Warp. Chat, I don't know what to brew. I don't know what we're playing, what we're doing. I wanted to play Doc Arlock, which is that like Simic bear that makes things you cast from the graveyard and from exile cost 2 less. Which seems silly with like adventure spells, unstable amulet, raptor. Raptor doesn't matter. Chat. We don't really have anything for Belcher, do we? No, we do not. We get eaten by combo decks. Medallion. Bitter Reunion. Oh. Chat, when was the last time you played Ignis Storm? That was like Flavor of the Week a long time ago. Is it though? Or is he just using it as ramp? Is the question. But why else would you need Bitter Reunion? Maybe he's playing a Wombo combo. Ignis, Storm plus Belcher in the same deck. I guess our only option here is we're just trying to put as much pressure on as possible. We don't play Karn or anything like that. So we're gonna discard both of these. We put him down to, what, 1 next turn? If we even get there. That sucks, right? 6, 8, 9, 10. Chat. We were close. Surprisingly, we could race. Ooh, and a bone crusher off the top. Rip. Interesting. But then, what's the point for Bitter Reunion? He's got to be playing... Unless he's, like, playing trash for treasure? Then you probably just want looting? I don't know. Interesting list. Oh, yeah, we could have won there, right? Sorry, I was too distracted by opponent. If we played Amulets first, exiled, we would have been able to Bone Crusher and get 2 pings off the Amulets. Right? And that would have been the same as playing whatever, +1 extra. Ripperino. This is why you don't let Plum play Magic. This is why you don't let Plum play Magic. But we need something like spicy, chat. I don't know. We need something interesting. I don't know if Big Red is interesting to me. I guess this isn't Big Red. It's close enough. Nothing from opponent on a way. Are we gonna get no Orm's chance at all either? Maybe a reprieve? Bye, dude. Have a good one. Let's spin the amulet right away. Raptor is good. Opponent is gonna flash in Ophelia. Interesting. Exile my... what? Anything? No. Maybe just on a mono white flicker build? Which is cool. We do find a land. So we can rip a raptor. Rip a raptor. Spin into probably nothing good. A shanty would be nice. Oh no, because we put... chat, my brain's not working today. We played that from exile, so it doesn't matter. Let's just pass. We're just chilling. Maybe he flickers something in end of turn and we can try and blow up Philia. Containment Priest. Can I exile Philia or are you gonna ephemerate in response? Cool. Brutal Thar. Targeting Raptor, which is fine. Let's see if we can hit a land off of this. That's a Koth. Is this only non-token creatures? Correct. We'll shoot the priest, which sounds like a horrible thing to do. And then we'll... that's not auto pass actually. I kind of want to pop relic and see if we can hit a land. We just made him exile that card for nothing. But you know what? That's what we do, chat. We're gamers. Wonder if he's playing, wow, chat. Do we just wanna... Pyromancer? Should I say, what's the bird that flies and does things? You guys know what I'm talking about? Exiles a spell, makes it cost 2 more or something. It's in that blue-white flash build everyone's playing. Let's make 2 tokens. And we do find our lands. So we can Koth and Raptor next. No, we could. Discharge. How much is the ward on this? 3 life. Chuck a token in front of it. He does have a Cave of the Frost Dragon, which sucks too. I don't know if he'll get that aggressive with us. Chat, is this the second person playing main deck Urza's Silex? What? What's happening? He did double spell, which is hot for us. And we get energy. We'll kill that to get Raptor energy. And then we get to play this Koth. And then we get to go find a mountain. Hit him. Or whatever. He's gonna Silix us. We're on a 2-turn clock. After that. No point in doing anything there. We'll probably just Raptor and Nemesis here. Might have Philia. Pixie tokens, mid-range. Do find a land. Let's Nemesis into Raptor. Spin into a Koth, which feels great. Go grab a mountain. Swing for 3. Didn't have Philia there, which feels good for us. He does have this Cave of the Frost Dragon. He's just gonna crack it right away. Cool. We might just Sokenzan. And Amulet. Cool. Let's spin this. Let's just deal 2 and play out Bone Crusher. Exile, ping 1, and then next turn, Swingless, Sokenzan, and Bone Crusher for 6. This is the second person we've seen play Silex. I also don't mind if he hits himself for 2 trying to kill it. Okay. We got some possibilities here, chat. And then we also get to play Hub to fuel Amulet for another something, maybe? I'll take a Shanty. We'll see if he wants to... Well, we'll see what he does. Obviously, he can block or swing with Frost Dragon. We're gonna shoot it just to ping him for 1. So if he had, I don't know, something. But he did not, chat. It's okay. We did it. This deck, like, kinda wants Karn. Like, I would play a Karn over Pia and Kiran, whatever their names are. But I don't know if one Karn is worth it. Like, I like the 3-3 split of Koth and Chandra a lot. But we could just play, like, a small wish board. If we take this to best of 3. Which I think we will eventually, but... Chat, I'm kind of hungry. I do be hungry, though. What do we got here? Yeah, we can try this out. Lead on untapped land. Give me anything relevant. Sure. Double Raptor's good. Little elves action. I like this. Unstable amulet. Gives us a lot of energy. We're just gonna crack it a little bit now. This P and Quran will be very good if opponent is just doing random stuff. Seems like they are. Cool. We'll probably spin amulet again. Opponent has 4 mana, so we know they're gonna rip a Coco here. So we will not do anything until they swing. Now, if they do a double, that kind of sucks for us. So let's just swing in the air. Do we want to play a relic and just try and take out one thing? No, let's pass. Let's see what they do. Coco. We're going to Shanty the War Master. They could hit double Lord here or something. At least he doesn't get a token and have an extra body. Okay. Those were actually probably some of the best things they could have hit. For us. We don't really care about Shepherd or Visionary. We'll probably kill the Visionary with Pia. Unless... Really, looks like they have a second Coco here, huh? We'll swing 2 again. Let's play the Relic. Because it's not really doing much. And then we can Bone Crusher in response. We also might want to kill the Allosaurus Shepherd instead. So if they hit a whatever here... they can't swarm us. Even though we have blockers, but... Double Coco sucks. Double War Master. Alright, so that was a good call on our part. Could have pumped them all to 6/6s. Leaf Crown is fine. We'll crack this Relic end of turn. He's making an army. What is he at? Can we kill him? No, because we don't have enough lands. Wow. Opponent drawn into some gas. Alright, let's pop this. See, this is why I think Big Red would be good. I mean, you could play Pyroclasm. Alright. So, chat, let's... If we play Nemesis and we swing for Nemesis plus the flyers, he takes 2. Let's say he blocks with a 3-3. He goes down to... whatever. He takes 2, he takes the 3, he goes down to 2, and then we Bone Crusher him. If not, we hit him for 2, he goes to 5, we bone... Oh, no, he's just dead. Right? Is my math wrong, chat? No. We Bone Crusher him. And then we Pia... Oh, no. It is wrong. Chat, am I stupid? Yes. I am. Why did I think Pia and Karan did 3 damage? It only does 2. And I knew it only did 2. Okay. Please excuse my bad play. But if we played Screaming Nemesis there and he blocks with a 3-3, he takes 3, he takes 2 off of these, he goes down to whatever, and then we can Bone Crusher him for 2. However, he could also just block with a 2-2, and then he gets put in the same place. So we had a route to kill him, but he just needed to block properly, and he's not dead anyways. So I guess my mistake didn't really do anything, but it did do something. You with me, chat? You guys with me? How long have we been playing this list? Over an hour? What else do we want to do? Anything? We did get Battle at the Bridge, which is a sweet card for Tesserator. Somewhere. Where are the X cards, chat? What is this card? Until it leaves the battlefield. You may play lands and shadows for a month. If you cast a spell, you may spend... that's an interesting card. We're not going to play it, but it's an interesting card. Is that Sly Requisitioner? Chat, what is the... There's a Sly Requisitioner combo, isn't there? Sly Requit... How do you... Oh my god, I can't spell. But what is the combo? You need... Shoot. I played a modern deck like this. Is it Pitiless Plunderer? Maybe? What does this do? Whenever a non-token artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a colorless servo. Whenever a non-token artifact is put... and then, was it with... Metalwork Colossus? Access the total mana of non-creature artifacts. I don't remember, chat. I thought there was a different combo. It also... What is, I feel like it does something with Sword of the Meek. Maybe. Whenever a non-token artifact is put into the graveyard... you still need a sack outlet, though. Right, you sacrifice the sword, you make it thing, and then it comes back and equips. Do we have anything? Do we have anything that sacrifices an artifact? In like decent colors? We have Ravenous Intruder. That is a free sack outlet, I guess. Do we have anything else? Rust Monster? That seems like a bad card. And how are we getting... Are we playing Goblin Engineer? Say fetch Sword of the Meek. Put it in the yard. Do we have anything else relevant? Shoot. What else do we have? Only call Anvil is kind of cute. 4 damage. Second artifact. Does this work? You need 10 mana worth of artifacts, right? Whenever a creature, so you sack 2 somethings. I don't know, chat. My brain's hurting. I don't think this works how I want it to. This makes an infinite number of 1/1s and what? An infinitely big Ravenous Intruder? We also have Trash for Treasure, Shrapnel Blast. But we can play... We could play Blood Fountain. We could play Deadly Dispute. I don't really love all of that. I like Goblin Engineer. What other cheap artifacts do we... what is the red spell that tutors? But you have to discard. Has a picture of Nahiri on it. What is that card called, chat? Shoot. Goblin Engineer. Is it 2 mana? I think it's 2 mana. Reckless Handling. Which finds our Sword of the Meek. And then you discard a card at random, so even if it gets dumped, that's fine, because we still have Sly Requisitioner. What other improvised cards do we have in red and black? We only have 3 rares, chat. Every red step, each opponent is sacrificed -2/-2. We're combo deck though. To play like Wishclaw, Talisman. I don't know if I love this idea, chat. Not sure I love it. Is there a modern? Does anyone have a modern version? He's playing a Scrap Trawler. But we don't have Grinding Station. Chat, why is my ear so itchy? Gross. Memnite Ornithopter. Scrap Trawler is cool. Watch the full chromatic star. Yeah, but you're playing Grinding. We don't have Grinding Station. Which sucks. I don't know, chat. I don't love this idea. Scroll around, borrow Super Friends. Interesting. Sword of the Meat. Maybe something there, but we gotta think on that some more. Gideon Tribal. Ooh, I wish we had Planebound Accomplice. That'd be fun. Intred of Nephilim, Evo Cord, Phoenix, and... Alright, chat, should we play some more? Skredless Red. Redless Skred? Skredless Red. Flux Channeler. Blue-green Tefnet Turbo Turns. Sounds wild. 3 lands, 3 walkers, and a Galvanic Discharge. Are we gonna do it? I think so. I think so, chat. We got this. We're gamers. Like I said earlier, that Fair Allosaurus Neoform deck is really cool. But we'd have to do it like an affinity style, which I don't think is nearly as good. Playing against elves again, chats. What was that? Pyromancer? Heck yeah. Let's try this and this. Give me another land. Beauteous. Chat, are we freaking good or what? Proteus Staff, deploy the D-Watch. Marwyn. We could build Marwyn combo. We do have quite a few cards that help with that. We're just gonna swing with these 2. And then... Chat, there's a chance we wanted to play... No, it doesn't matter. Just Chandra and Koth both would deal 4 for their minus. Ooh, I just gotta chill. Chat, we have Hellrider, right? Hellrider triggers when? Do we control those triggers? Or is it a whatever you want? Whoa, sorry. What are we doing here? Killing Elvish Archdruid? Whenever a creature you control attacks, Hellrider deals 1 damage to defending player. But Mobilize is... It puts them onto the field tapped and attacking, correct? Yes, it does. Whenever you cast your first set, spells do mobilize. Create 2 tapped and attacking 1/1. Okay, that doesn't help us, chat. We could have built Hellrider. That would have been sweet. What's the opponent doing? He's gonna pump a bunch of stuff, which is fine. Hits us down. Cool. We don't have a way to kill Marwyn. We do have a way to kill Elvish War Master, though, which puts us in a decent spot. Fraley's is annoying, but we can minus to kill War Master. Might be able to take out Chandra and whatever, but that's okay. Oh, if we had Demigod of Revenge too. Oh. Plays another elf. Is he out of steam here? We'll see if he swings all. There's a chance we just let him kill Chandra and... Oh, okay, he just attacks us. That's good for us. We'll chuck that in front of there and we'll eat an elf. We can make 2 blockers off of Pyromancer if we want to. Second Chandra's also pretty good. We could also kill Marwyn. Is that worth all the hassle, though? I don't think so. Let's plus. Do that. Play Unstable Amulet, I think. Fire that off. See what we get. Den of the Bugbear. We'll make 2 blockers. Hopefully he doesn't top deck a Lord and or Allosaurus Shepherd off of this Fraley's. Let's find out. Tista, Priest of Titania is fine. Elf is fine. We're just holding on. We're doing great. He's gonna swing at us again. We'll throw here and we'll trade out. Oh, sorry. Rather trade out his Llanowar Elves. You're gonna besiege you my amulet. I'm into it. I like it, chat. Alright. We do have more blockers if needed. But let's go stomp on the priest. Land for turn. Play the Pyromancers. Plus and play Bone Crusher. Do we want to kill anything? No, because he's going to have to use Marwyn if he gets something. So let's plus and go grab Mountain. And then just pass turn. And he top decks Crater Hoof. Chat! Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Black Red Madness, we played Mono Black Control. Saw someone played Mono Black Sibsage with Erebos the other day as an indestructible Devoter. And then they played like we still have to brew phylactery lich, huh? Chat, I heard a notification, but I don't know what it was. Is that good or bad? I'm hearing more notifications. I just don't know what they mean. Oh no. We're gonna keep the sand. Let's chuck back a shanty. Timmy. Guys, Timmy followed me. What a nice guy. Thanks, Timmy. I appreciate you. However, why doesn't that show up on my thingamabobber? Who is Timmy? Timmy, who are you? Timmy 32345466. What a guy. That's what we like to see. Hopeless Nightmare. Blue black. Interesting. Just tried that. Let's fire off Screaming Nemesis. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-bum. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da ba ba. Ooh, sing it. Kills my... Ooh, doesn't kill my nemesis. Just makes it unable to scream. How ironic, chat. Look at the value. Look at the value. Incredible. Incredible. We're gonna kill this. Look at the irony. Cruel Somnophage. Let's play out our hand. We're gonna Raptor, spin into Chandra, ping for 2. Let's just plus this in case we find anything relevant. Do find second amulet. I do like that. Cool. We'll pass back. Not doing anything. Chat, why doesn't Timmy show up on my latest follower thing on the screen? Timmy, I'm sorry. I don't know why. Hopeless Nightmare. Yes, discard my smashing. Good news is we can stay fueled up off Amulet without worrying about discarding cards. Plus we have Chandra. You're gonna make me mill 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turns into a 3/3. And end of his turn, we're going to do both of these. Find another amulet. Wow, chat. Look at this. Oh, I guess we should have played that one first so it took an extra damage, but that's okay. Look at all these amulets, chat. Let's keep spinning the wheel. We got 4 mana to work with. Does this work the way I think it does? How much? Oh, it's number of creature cards. Never mind. I'll just say, is it like Goyf, where if you add an instant when there isn't an instant? You know what I'm saying, dog? Ooh, look at this. Chat, you think we could play Unstable Amulet Storm? If we built like Goblin and Archromancer, Escape to the Wilds, Reckless, whatever, destroy my non-outlaw creature. I'm into it. He's dead to Raptor plus Chandra. He's dead to Amulet hitting anything. Actually, he's dead to he's dead to a lot. Let's Chandra first. He gets pinged for 3, 4. Nice. That's a cute little interaction, chat. Timmy is now following. Timmy, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you don't show up as my follower. Ooh, maybe your name's too long, chat. How do I change that? With? Hold on, chat. I'm working on it. Oh! I figured it out, chat. Am I smart or what? Am I smart or what? Oh. Oh, chat. I'm breaking stuff. Let's do 800. No, that is too many. Too many, chat. Let's do 750. Too many. 708. No, too many. 650. Sorry. Chat, we're learning. We're learning, chat. I apologize. Okay. Look at it. Timmy, I figured it out. I got your name on there. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, chat, tonight's stream is bad. Not that I really stream for whatever. Let's check one shanty back. Ugh, chat. I don't want to play against these. The new hotness. Corey steel cutters everywhere. Ooh, I like that though. And we got lands to keep up with him. We're just gonna hold up shanty. Love it, love it, love it. Festival Crasher. Alright, that hurts us more. We're gonna have to shanty it just to kill it. Which hurts. It feels bad, man. Guys, the shanty makes me feel so sad. Second teachings. Is she gonna play this slick shot or no? No, just a Soulstar Mage. With double prowess. Ugh. Ew. We find a Screaming Nemesis. We'll take that. We'll just let it chill. However, if he... Oh no, it's just on damage taken. Chat, I should learn what my cards do, huh? Wouldn't that be fun? If I knew what my cards did? Maybe. Nature's Sledgehammer. Heartless Architect. With what? Phyrexian Metamorph? Phyrexian Metamorph's a creature on the stack, right? It enters. Let's get rid of one of these. Right? Creature on the stack, so it technically Sipsig. Creature, it's an artifact in addition to its other types. So it does get reduced, but that doesn't help that much. Alright, opponent is killing that. Oh. Yeah, I think this sort of mid-rangey version of red is probably bad. Especially, like I keep saying, but the Shanty alchemy thing sucked for us. Chat, look at this. Watch this. Boom. Banned. We will Actually, yeah. Let's block there. Let's kill his slit shot show off. We take a lot of damage, but we can at least kill that. What is that? A 3 something? I mean, we're dead to so much. Any burn spell. Hasty boys. Yeah. You got it. But, I don't know. I'm not impressed with the kind of mid-rangey vibe that this list has going on. It feels like it wants Karn, but I also just don't... I mean, we're not aspiring Spike. We're not trying to build the greatest thing ever. But... I don't know, chat. It's fun. I do like Unstable Amulet in general. With, like, adventure cards and stuff. Wonder if you could build, like, an Exile-y mid-range. Alright. We're almost done, I think, with stream. Plum's tired. Tomorrow's Friday. I do just want to mess around a little bit with something. Let's play maybe a little Kamikaze. I just like playing this deck. I was gonna try and build a Squeeblade variation that was blue-red instead of black-red, but Shanty got taken down, so I don't know what to do about that. What do we got? I'm into it. Chat, I'm tired. Prospector. Opponent played Desert. Interesting. Into Grist. I like Grist. Grist is fun. So you have a way to sacrifice it? Witch's Oven. Okay. I like where you're going with this. I think Grist was on a list of things we wanted to brew. It doesn't... Grist is probably one of the weaker out of all of them, right? Tamio's good. Ajani's good. Grist is whatever. Find second Prospector. We're gonna play this out as a regular old. Provocateur. We're gonna give that to Proxa. Phone's being slow though. I wanted this to be just the last kind of quick games. It's not working, chat. No attacks, please. We'll just take the one. He's gonna sack regardless. I'd rather keep my Provocateur. Rather keep my Provocateur. Mono blue bounce control. Alright. Opponent. Phyrexian Towers, the Grist. Grabs a Luris. Does he have Unearth? No, he has a Static Prison. Okay. We might double Croxa? Luris is going to be annoying. We get to at least blitz this Croxa, draw our card. Let's swing for 1. And then we'll Croxa again. And then, I don't know what we'll do here, chat. Mardu Zombie Madness. Crypt Breaker, Ruthless, Big Game Hunter, Squee. Oh. Chat, there's some decks that we've, like, been inspired by the Jank Tank, and then I never knew where they came from because I used to never keep track of that kind of stuff. Oh, he has to pay a green to transform. This is like the worst one. How many cards I got in here? Not enough. We're having a tough go, chat. Is this one ever it or another creature? Okay, so you can bring it back with Cat Oven whenever you want. That's pretty cool. Chat, I think we're gonna call it here. I need to go shower anyways. I'm not drawing anything. Opponent's a little slow. We'll freeze there. What did we learn? I don't know. Nothing. Tonight was just kind of chilling. I just want to play some Magic. Dodger combo just feels like the wrong way to build Big Red. It's cute. It's whatever. Skredless Red is an interesting idea. I know, obviously, Timeless has Blood Moon, so it has some more legs there. But I do really like Koth a lot, actually. And Screaming Nemesis actually seems pretty good right now, too. So there's some merit. You could probably shift this into a Karn deck, like I said, and play a fun Wish board. I don't like that Shanty's 2 mana now. Feels so much worse. But I understand why it had to be done to Alchemy. But everything else felt okay. We did make it to Mythic with this list. The other week, I wrote an article about it. It's on mtgazone.com. But yeah, we'll be back sometime this weekend to jam. I don't know what we'll be brewing. Whatever I figure or finds. But I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.